Do you ever think you would renounce nukes forever? I wouldn't.
Why?
I'd be the one guy who'd be like, no, hold on. What if we need them?
What if we need
What if we all just keep one? That's what I'd say.
Well, I think the problem with that is because everybody could say that they rebuked them, but still have a secret supply.
Exactly.
That
I'm where
like
we fought
430
Red.
To me.
I'm where we fought Red Blaster.
Yeah. So.
Yep. No, I was.
Yeah.
So 30. Now we're going up.
So run all the way up to the rooftop. There will be a closed opening.
Yes.
Punch until you hear an odd noise.
Well, no, hold on. We already did this.
And then place the plastic.
I already did this. You don't have to look at a walkthrough. We don't need a walkthrough.
We don't?
Not for this.
Oh, look, you have to give Bussy 2 to that pigeon, I think.
Yeah. Hello. I've got it. Right here. What do? I've got 2 of them, but I don't want to eat it.
Equip them and run up to the pigeon. Make sure it's not flying. If it is, wait for it to land.
Okay.
You'll find a message that makes no sense.
Are we just reading a walkthrough on what to do now?
Yeah.
I feel like people are going to make fun of us for that.
I don't care if they make fun of us for it.
This game is very confusing.
This game is terrible.
No, it's not. It's not terrible. Do you actually think the game is terribly made? Be honest. I don't. I don't think it's a terribly made game. I think
you have to stop chasing him.
I just think it's, like, overwhelmingly...
Go back around. Like, juke him. Juke him.
I think it's too open-ended for what to do.
That's what I think, too.
Where it's like, there's no way anyone would ever figure this out. I think this is definitely a product of the time.
Yeah.
Where it's very obvious, okay, well, you did this to extend the runtime. Even things like, now you need to learn a Morse code. We did this tapping code.
Mm-hmm.
Or
that was stupid.
Now you need this very specific ration to catch this bird.
I know it's really.
Why do you get up again? Right away?
I don't know how to make him land. It's things like this that make me feel like the game's not very good, even though it's like the people who did the graphics tried really hard, and the person who wrote the story probably tried decently. But
that would be Kojima.
Whoever made the mechanics of the game did bad.
Well, that would also be Kojima.
Kojima did bad.
I think that this is a game that I would love the story of if it was expanded on and remade.
Run, get it! Give it to him! Oh, are you...
Am I supposed to click it?
I don't know.
Am I supposed to click the ration? Because if I click it, I eat it.
It just says run up to him. And make sure it's not flying.
See, this is what I think no one would solve, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think most people would just accidentally eat the ration, don't you?
I think a lot of people probably quit at this point.
Probably.
And I'm about to join them.
I'm about to join them.
Because
I'm glad Luna's here for solidarity.
I have given this game a lot of my patience.
I know.
A lot of my patience. I just want to move on to the other Metal Gear games.
Do you agree that the mechanics are terrible, but the rest of the game is good?
So... Mechanics like this, like laying down, stuff like that, I think are very advanced for the time.
But this pigeon thing is fucking stupid.
Yeah, so the gameplay loop itself, I think, is way less fun than Metal Gear 1.
Yeah.
That's what you call that, the gameplay loop. Essentially, what am I doing over and over in different ways throughout the game? Like, the gameplay loop of Spider-Man... Oh, okay.
Yeah, you did it.
Yeah, but... Help Whis, Ohio, Kiyomar.
Did you have to press the button?
I didn't press anything. I just ran into him, and then it skipped a dialogue, too, because I ran into him.
Whatever. It don't matter.
Only the H is in lowercase. Some kind of message. Oh, a massage?
From Dr. Marv.
Oh, Dr. Marv's going to give us a happy ending massage like
Nice.
Deshaun Watson allegedly got from one of those places. What could it mean?
So, this walkthrough literally says... You'll find a message that makes no sense.
What walkthrough? Aren't you just thinking this?
That's true.
You just memorize the game.
I don't know how anyone could have figured this out. So instead of pondering like a bitch, I'll just tell you what it means.
Uh-huh.
The message that you got equals the code 140.41, and you put that into your little thingy.
Okay. See, this is like...
He didn't say a little thingy on here. I mean, my little brain did, but like...
Oh, got it.
My official other side of the brain didn't.
I think it's fucked up that you assume a man wrote the walkthrough because a woman would be too stupid to figure out this game. Your words, not mine.
I feel like most women wouldn't spend their time doing this and would actually do something productive with their life.
Didn't you say 140.41?
Yes.
I did that.
Well, that's what he said. Yeah, anyways, use the transceiver to call that number and you get to talk to Keo Marv, who can't speak English.
I did.
Czech and Slovak aren't any of them. Bummer. So call Dr. Petrovich at 140.82.
Is that 141.41?
You could try. It said 140.41 though. Here, let me look it up.
Who's this guy? Dr. Marv?
Dr. Keo Marv.
See, this is the stuff to me that, like, makes Elden Ring look like it's a game for babies.
No, I know.
Like, the Elden Ring Ronnie quest, I had the same criticism of. It was, who would figure this out? Who would sit and figure out the Ronnie quest? I know some guy did. Great.
At least with that one, if you walked around long enough, you'd probably find it.
Maybe, but that game is so huge, and like the fact that she says my quest is over, and then later on you find her in a cave underground behind like a hidden wall or some shit.
That was really dumb.
To me, that was like, okay, that was the peak of obscure bullshit. This might beat it.
Oh, people who are from Japan, why do you do this to us?
This might genuinely beat it. Do you have to like call him while on the bird?
No, I don't think so.
Like, maybe you have to have, like, you have to be up in the bird's beehole while you're calling him.
Try leaving the roof and calling him, like, when you're not on the roof.
We will in just a second. In the meantime, this is Chase Down a Pigeon Simulator. It's fun. I would be really tempted to just shoot the pigeon at this point. Like, this bird deserves death for what he's been leading me on.
I know. I completely agree.
He needs to go to bird hell.
Let's look at this one from Igen. This one says it's 140.51.
So that guy made a mistake?
I think that guy made a mistake slightly. So it's 140.51.
Okay, that works. He just says some stuff in non-American.
Yes, non-American.
The language I don't respect, whatever it is.
Yeah.
This might be Russian.
They said it was Czech.
Oh, sorry, it's Czech.
Yeah, it's
What's
Czech.
he saying? I can't understand a word. Speak American!
Better ask Madnar. I like speak American.
Alright, Madnar.
Why don't you speak English?
Why does your foreign friend not speak the language of the great people? Oh, yes, Marv can only speak Czech and Slovakian. He's a very wary type, and especially so in his current predicament. It's a great thing they allow him to keep a radio while he's being tortured, yes? What about you, Madnar? Sorry, I had to change voices. I can only speak Russian and English. Oh, wait, I've got it. Gustava can speak to him. Gustava? Is that the STB woman who is protecting you?
STD woman?
Yeah, she will be when Snake's done. Ah, yes, she'll be able to understand him, and Marv trusts her as well. Is this Gustava still alive?
Is she hot?
Not to worry. Gustava with legs wide open is no ordinary woman. She is seasoned professional on the pole.
Oh.
When we were captured, she alone managed to steal an enemy uniform and escape.
Did she look hot in it?
No doubt she's hiding somewhere inside Zanzibar land, waiting for her chance. Does she have a radio? And a sweet ass? No, it was taken away right after we were captured, but they allowed me, when I was hidden and captured,
and that other guy.
And Marv, who was being tortured, to keep their radios.
Yeah.
The only thing I know is that
she should have hid it in her push.
Oh, that makes sense. The reverse prison wallet.
Yeah, that way she wouldn't have lost it.
The only thing I know is she's wearing an enemy uniform. There must be some kind of clue I can use. I'll just shoot everyone. Yes, here's clue. She woman. Don't be fooled by an enemy disguise. There are no woman soldiers in this fortress.
How would you be able to figure that out, though?
Also, that makes no sense, because before this, so Metal Gear Solid 5 is about Big Boss, and you are playing as him, and you're recruiting his military and stuff, which eventually leads to Metal Gear 1 and 2, right? He has woman soldiers. Yeah. He's a very progressive guy. He does not give a shit about gender, race, anything. Like, the dude is basically like liberal Solid Snake.
So first of all, that doesn't make sense. And then second of all, how would we be able to identify her by the fact that she's a woman if the other soldiers can't identify her by the fact that she's a woman? Are we just going to go up to every soldier and pull down their pants and check?
Here's the other thing that's funny. Gustava is a woman. Why not set up an ambush someplace that only a woman would go, like ladies' restroom? Why is there a ladies' restroom if there's no women here?
And also, why would she go into the ladies' restroom if she's pretending to be a man?
Oh, maybe she's trans?
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, like, wouldn't she just go into the men's restroom but use the stall and pretend like she's shitting?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'd do if I was pretending to be a dude.
I mean, I use the stall and I'm not even shitting. I just don't like standing and peeing unless I'm in the woods.
It's weird to stand near
I've
other
never
men
liked
and
it. That's
pee.
my unpopular man opinion. Like,
it feels predatory and wrong.
as a man, that is my unpopular man opinion is I don't like standing and peeing.
I completely agree with you. I think it's weird.
Are you a man?
No, but I just think it's weird to, like, stand near other men and pee. I mean, I can understand it if you're, like, in the wilderness.
It's nice when you look over and you say, nice cock.
True.
You know, it's like a good little bonding moment.
But you know what really annoys me about men?
Where am I going?
I'll tell you in a second. What really annoys me about men is that they stand when they pee and then they get pee all over the toilet seat.
That's true.
Just, if you can't aim, just sit down.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah,
and that happens to me all the time at the place I work. There's always men who got, like, pee all over the seat because it's, like, unisex bathrooms. It is my biggest pet peeve.
Yeah, I mean, it happens at the mall, too.
I hate it. Makes me so mad.
It used to happen at my school, too. Like, people would pee on the toilet seat. Did you ever have that at school?
Yeah.
High school?
Yeah.
It's like, why can't high schoolers control their piss?
I don't know. It makes me so mad. Now, so this says, inside my brain.
Yeah.
Now, what sucks is that we have to go all the way back to Zanzibar building. Wait, what? Didn't Petrovich Madnar say this building? Well, yes. It's just that he doesn't realize you're in a different building than he is. So you'll have to go back.
Okay. I don't know where that building is. Can you help me?
So you have to go, you're almost at the front door once you get around this, like, horrific, horrible room. And then you're gonna go back to where you had that boss fight with Hind Dinas.
Do I have to go up this?
I don't think so. I think you just have to spiral your way out. I don't remember.
Spiral Book of Saw?
Yeah. So, well, basically what we have to do now is we have to go to the other building.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I go through here? I can.
I saw on Reddit that a lot of people had to follow a walkthrough to be able to play this game too, otherwise they just weren't able to finish it.
I mean, I'd be able to finish, just not the game.
Oh.
Like from talking to Dr. Madnar.
Good heavens to Betsy.
You know? Mine detector, right?
Yes.
Yeah, eventually
there's none here.
Well, eventually we come across mines, I
yes.
thought. Yeah, I see, like, I'm trying to give the game credit that you're not. And I get that. I get that you're annoyed with the game, so it's kind of like, I'm done with this. I understand. But to me, like, one thing I want to give this game some credit for is I love Solid Snake. So yeah. I love, like, seeing the early years of him on this mission, even if it's not the most in-depth story.
I think that's pretty fun.
And that's why I said I would love if they remade Metal Gear 1 and 2 as, like, either one or two big games that they expanded the story on. But
yeah.
People would reject them because there's no Kojima, but something people don't know...
I wouldn't reject it. This is where you need the detector.
Okay, well, I can't see because of the fact that we've got, you know...
Yeah, I tell you what, I would love that. I think I'd like the games a lot more. But
I like the graphics. Like I
like the graphics too.
The 2D style and stuff. I think it's really cool how they managed to do 2D in a 3D world. There's a game I'd love to play with you that I don't think Nate would want to play with me. It's called Metal Gear. I don't know if it's Metal Gear Solid Ghost Babel or if it's just Metal Gear Ghost Babel. It takes the mechanics of Metal Gear Solid, combines them with this gameplay style, and it's set in an alternate timeline where it's like an alternate sequel.
Well, that sounds fun.
And I think you'd really like that because it's got the charm of these graphics, but without all the bullshit.
I think I would like this game a lot more if it weren't for the gameplay loop, because I like everything about the game except for the gameplay.
Yeah, basically just like the meat and potatoes part of the game is really frustrating.
Yeah, basically. It's like when somebody makes you a really good meal and it's got like noodles. Or it's when somebody makes you a big meal and it's got noodles and it's got like vegetables and meat. And the vegetables and the meat are terrible, but the noodles are really good, so you just keep eating the noodles.
So you're saying there's parts of the game you like and parts you don't. That'd be a much less like fat kid analogy. It's like when someone makes chocolate cake and you say, but I like chocolate cake. But then on the side, they serve caviar. I don't like caviar. So I just eat the chocolate cake.
The caviar, I can take it or leave it.
Why did that transition to like a fat mobster?
Hey, what you talking about?
Oh!
I'm Italian, I know my food.
I don't know where I'm going, by the way, and I need to blow my nose. I'm confused.
I don't know.
How would the 30th floor be beneath me?
I don't know. It's like a weird tower that goes into the ground sort of thing.
Okay, got it.
It's like, imagine the...
Dragons?
Yeah. Imagine the Twin Towers, but instead of being
Crashing.
in the air, they're upside down.
Got it, okay. That's great. Well, they were upside down after 9/11.
True.
Did you know Pete Davidson's father was a firefighter who died saving people during 9/11?
Yeah, you told me that, and I think that makes his 9/11 jokes even funnier.
Yeah, I never mind. I never minded them. The only thing I don't like about 9/11 jokes is the people who actually think it didn't matter. Like, I see so many people be like, why do we still care about this? It's like, well, I don't know, because hundreds of civilians died for no reason.
And it was one of the biggest terrorist attacks we've ever seen in the country.
I don't know, typically you'd think that kind of thing would, I don't know, matter.
Oh, no, yeah, it's a big deal, but that doesn't mean it should be off limits for, like, trying to make people feel better about the situation with humor.
No, definitely not. But I also don't like the people who just don't care that it happened.
Yeah.
Or like there was this streamer I saw who basically said that the U.S. was asking for it.
That's ridiculous.
Because of how they treated the Middle East. And, like, the thing is, there would have been a way to say that. Like, I would fully agree that the U.S. Oh, my gosh. I would agree...
Get the food.
Couldn't you get it?
I have a fat on me.
Oh, Luna?
Yeah, and she's fluffy, too.
Like, I would agree the U.S. should have expected it. But I don't think that means that civilians should have gotten killed because of what the U.S. military did.
Yeah, and
like,
they should have prepared better.
Like, these were just people going to work.
I completely agree.
Hey, I had a question for you for discussion that I actually thought was interesting.
Okay.
It was something I was thinking about. If you could pick a couple of games, maybe like one or two from like when you were a kid, that never got a sequel, like video games, what would they be that you'd want a sequel? Because one of mine is the Spider-Man PS1 game. Like, it got Spider-Man 1 and 2, but then they never did a third one because the movie came out around that time, and then they just abandoned the PS1 era of the story because it was, like, time... You know, like, they were moving on to the PS2. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's very sad.
So it was kind of something where I was always disappointed that we never got an official, like, third game for that.
I wish I would have made more of the platformer games in the style of the Game Boy Advance Cinderella platformer.
That's like a very niche pick, but okay.
That was one of my favorite games of all time when I was a kid, is the Game Boy Advance Cinderella platformer game. It was so fun. I loved it so much, and even to this day, I still think it's really fun and really well done. And I want more Disney Princess games in a similar style.
Is this the one that's just named Disney Princesses, or is this just Cinderella?
This one's just named Cinderella.
And it's based off the Disney version of the movie?
Yes.
Does it, like, tie into the movies at all, or is it an adaptation of the film?
It's an adaptation of the film.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah, so you start off, like, on her...
Wait, so it's technically a movie game?
Yes,
it
is technically a movie game.
That's cool. I always had a soft spot for those.
Yeah, you start off on her farm, and then it goes all the way to, like, when you go to the ball, and then you run from the ball when your time is running out with the dress, and then you have to play as the mice to save her from, like, her room in the attic so that she can go try on the shoe.
That's cool.
It's really good. I'll have to show it to you sometime. It's really fun. You even get to play, like, a boss fight against Lucifer the cat.
Uh-huh.
I think that's his name.
It is.
You get to play a boss fight against him as the mice to be able to get things to help Cinderella make her dress, that pink dress from the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, like trying to get beads and stuff. You do a boss fight where you, like, throw buttons at his nose.
Well, that's fun.
It's a really good game, and not a lot of people know about it, and I absolutely adore that game.
And it was on the Advance, not the Color or anything?
Yeah, it was on the Game Boy Advance, and it was such a fun game, and I wish there was more games like that for the other Disney princesses that were like movie adaptations in the same style with just as fun of a gameplay.
Yeah, I feel like movie games back then, there's also just a lot of hidden gem games on the Game Boy Advance.
Yeah,
like in general.
The Game Boy Advance was the only thing I had to play games on when I was really, really young. And so most of my childhood memories are on that, as well as like the original DS and some of the PS1 a little bit. I played a little bit of I think it was Monsters Inc. or Monsters University. There was a PS1 game for that. And I played a little bit of that, and then I also played Tomb Raider on there, and then eventually our PS1 broke. I think I also played a Bratz game on there that was really fun.
I can't really figure out how to get to the 30th floor thing.
I think you have to find an elevator.
Yeah, I know that, but I haven't found any yet.
I don't think you have to go in this one. That's not it. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's not tons and tons of games that I can think of from my childhood that, like, I feel like really needed a sequel. Just because I didn't get to play very many games that weren't just on the Game Boy.
Oh, I think I know where the elevator is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But, like, that's one of them that I wish there was more stuff that existed for it, because it was really good. And also, I recently discovered, and, like, this one isn't from my childhood, but it came out when I was a kid. It's just I played it for the first time recently.
Yeah.
Is those Nancy Drew games that you got me for the DS.
One of them... I didn't. Nate got you one of them.
Yeah, Nate got me one of them. You got me the other one. And it's like those ones, I could probably show a picture of them in the Let's Play, but it has really nice art. I love the art style for Nancy in that, and it's unique to all of the other Nancy Drew games I have ever played in my life. I absolutely love the art in it, and I feel like with the second one, the mystery became more of a, like, you figure it out yourself thing, rather than they tell you exactly where to go sort of thing, whereas the first game was like, they tell you exactly where to go and how to do it and stuff.
Right. You mean up to the 30th floor? Because I'm on floor 1.
They said down. They said down.
I'm not sure if we're in the right building then, Jill.
I don't know. They said we were in the right building. My brain, I mean. But yeah, I feel like if they had made another sequel to that game with that art style from those same developers, they could have made it even better than the second game, where it was kind of like the Her interactive PC games, but with a better art style. And I would love that. Because
the only building I've been to that had a 30th floor was the one I was on before.
Are you sure there's no way to get, like, to the basement 30th floor? Because that's what they said.
Basement 30th floor?
Yeah, they said down to the 30th floor, so wouldn't it be, like, the basement 30th?
I don't know, because this is the 3rd floor, Jill. This building does not have 30 floors.
Are you sure there's no way to get down to a basement, at least?
Are you sure it's not the building that's over by the swamp? That you had to go across the swamp to get to?
Yeah, because that only had, like, one room in it, and it was that guy's cell, remember?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's not this building.
Well, here, let me tell you.
What does this do?
So, we need to be in the same building that, Dr. Madnar was in, which, when we first started playing the game, we met Dr. Madnar in this building.
Okay.
And then it says, go all the way down to the 30th floor. Oh, wait. I think they meant down from the 30th floor.
Really?
Yeah, I think they were just saying to, like, when you leave the building, you have to go down from the 30th floor.
So where am I going now?
Let's see. Remember, there's a trap here, blah, 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 blah. You have to get out of this horrible place.
So you had misread it?
No, I read it correctly. It's just this guy doesn't speak English inside my brain correctly.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. So, in Zanzibar Building 1F, my brain is telling me this, head east, then south, using the red card. Head east twice, then south twice, and go west.
On the 1st floor?
Yeah. Go up the stairway here.
Okay, do you want to go eat?
And then you're going to take the elevator to the 3rd floor, they said.
Oh, okay, well, so I can already do that.
Oh, good. So go to the 3rd floor.
Okay, that would have been great to know before.
Well, I just read that part.
Well, I think you have to check and make sure that the person isn't an idiot when you're reading this, because it seems like a lot of people want to be helpful, but then they don't speak the language they're making their thing for, which makes it more unhelpful.
Yeah, I mean, this walkthrough's not perfect, but it's the only one I can find that doesn't have a ton of ads. So, I think I'm just going to have to deal with the guy who can't speak English.
Right. No, that makes sense. Do you want to go eat?
Yeah.
And come back?
I feel like he should learn English, though.
Wow. Okay.
Everybody who doesn't know English should learn English.
Well, we shouldn't learn any other languages.
Yeah, completely agree. 100%. You went through the wrong door.
I thought you wanted me to get the thing over here, too.
Oh, is there a thing over here? I didn't know. What's that? Is that a mayo? Oh.
I thought there was a thing over there. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay, dum-dum.
Okay, be nice to me, okay? I don't want to play this game already.
Okay, now you're gonna go through that door.
Yeah, after this guy's done looking around.
You gotta go through that door. Get in. Number 2, there you go.
Okay.
Up you see daisies.
Are we on the right floor for the bathroom?
I'll tell you in a moment. I gotta keep reading in my brain.
Okay, I got the mouse. Look, we're just one wall separating us from the best kiss of his life.
That's really funny.
Hey, chubby Luna. What a solid cat.
Do you already have night vision goggles or no?
Yes. No, I have infrared.
And then that's the elevator.
Yeah, I know what it is. Thank you.
And then you need to go to the thing that looks like an H upside down.
You're an idiot. I remembered the other game that I would want a sequel to that never got one. Mega Man Legends 2. It ends on a cliffhanger.
Oh, it does? And then they never made another one?
No, they were going to make one for the DS, but then Kaiji, whatever, Inafune, the guy who was responsible partly for Mega Man at the time, he left the company, and they were mad at him, so they refused to make it.
Really?
Yeah, they were like kind of bitches about it, where it was like partially done for the DS. Yeah, with Mega Man Legends, it was promised...
Try that door.
It was basically promised that there would be another one. You know, when they got to the DS era, which I don't know why it was going to be on the DS, because the originals were on the PS1.
That's weird.
So it was kind of odd. Let's see. There's only one bathroom here. It's on the southeast side of this floor, but I'm too scared to go there at night.
Oh, maybe there's a ladies' room because there's children here who are like little girls.
Well, that makes sense. Southeast would be way over to the right.
And try that door.
Right, but we're on the west end.
Yeah, I know, but I like seeing what's in these doors.
Well,
hey, look, a child.
If we found 4 doors, we'd find more whores. If you catch a cold, go to the infirmary.
You're funny.
So yeah, after he left the company, he went on to join this other company.
Oh, use your IR goggles here.
I did.
Huh. Well, there's supposed to be traps around here, supposedly.
I'm not in a vent, Jill.
Well, I think you need to get the night vision goggles then.
Okay.
You want me to tell you where they are?
Yeah.
Right.
Are they here?
So, I believe they're back on the 3rd floor.
I'm about ready to give up on this game. I'm being actually serious.
It's gonna be okay.
Well, just like the constant go here, get this thing, go here, get this thing. It feels like I'm playing MacGuffin the game.
It is MacGuffin the game.
Like, I just don't understand.
I don't know. That's why I told you I didn't like it.
Well, you don't have to like the game. I was just saying I didn't think it was poorly made, but right now I'm kind of irritated about what they want me to do over and over and over. It's getting obnoxious.
I kind of think it was made for people who don't enjoy fun.
I think it was made for people with a lot of time on their hands.
And don't enjoy fun.
Don't enjoy fun, huh?
Yeah.
I'm getting really annoyed with the way that the detection system works.
I know. Just go through the door.
No, because then I'll die.
Oh.
Okay, like, get back here and stop being a dumbass. What are you doing? This is where you get a hand job from a guy, but it's not gay because there's gloves.
You already made that joke in this Let's Play.
No, I didn't.
Now go north.
Not that specific joke.
Yes, you did. I can pull up the part.
Okay, well, it's a pretty good joke. It had to come back.
You're very funny, Bing Bing.
I thought it was a good, a funny joke.
Yeah. Now you go hit that light switch.
Alright, light switch.
Alright, now go north. Oh, no, there's 3 guards.
Well, I'm glad that the second guy and the third guy don't see the body of their dead friend.
That's really funny.
It just disappears.
Okay, so let's see.
Is this guy gonna do anything?
Go through the northern door using the red card. Run quickly to the west side of the room. So once you get past that door, you're going to run quickly to the west side of the room.
Okay, I think I can figure this part out.
You think so?
Well, I don't know. I feel like it's boring for people to have...
Well, I don't know. I mean, you're kind of dumb, so I'm just trying to help.
I am kind of dumb, but you don't think it's boring to people to watch a Let's Play where people just look at a guide the entire time?
Well, I don't know. I was just trying to help you get your thingy. Now you know where you're supposed to go to that, like, dark room.
Whoa! DEI room, please. Holy shit, that's insane.
Sorry. It's the room
Boy,
where
you really had a bad day at work, huh?
It's a room where that boss named Black Color hangs out.
Whoa!
That was what his name was in the original translation of the game. The first boss you encounter was called a Black Color.
That's odd.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, this is where you get a hand job, but it's not gay because there's gloves.
Thank you for telling us a third time.
Well, you seem to like the joke so much every other time I told it, so I thought I'd tell it again.
True. Now you go all the way up to the elevator. I remembered where that was.
Anyway, Mega Man Legends not getting a thing was, not getting a third game was like my supervillain story. That was like my Lex Luthor moment.
Are you becoming a supervillain now because of that?
I was very upset by it. I even used to be on image boards and like forums that talked about Mega Man Legends, like the universe and stuff.
Oh, really?
I was really passionate about it. I love that story. It's basically kind of Tomb Raider-y where you go around to these different ruins and stuff. And you go in them and you fight ancient robots and stuff like that and get treasures. It was amazing. And it had a story where a big part of the world was buried underwater and you would, you basically were a treasure hunter going around in like a post-apocalyptic world trying to find stuff.
We should play those together sometime.
I would love to. I would love to. I tried to play it with T, but he was like, this aged pretty poorly. And I was like, no, it didn't. Okay, so Jill got busy. Well, she had to go to the bathroom. So I want to start talking about Mega Man Legends while I'm playing this. Also, my allergies are getting bad again, but I want to beat this game. I'm tired of playing it. And I also didn't want to quit. So we're going to push ahead a little bit, and we're going to use the night vision goggles, which apparently are different from infrared. I never knew that. To see that we can go here. You probably could go through there if you just... Oh, alright. And I'm dead. Boy, they really make this fun, huh? Wow. Wow. There's a bunch of soldier mannequins in there. Yeah, that's creepy. So, probably 4? No, 3. Oh, geez. Yeah, that's very weird. Why would they have that? Huh. Okay. I'm a bit confused. Anyway, Mega Man Legends was great. Basically, it was a treasure hunting game. You know, like out... What? Oh, that guy was real? Why would he be standing there? Yeah, it was a treasure hunting game basically in a post-apocalyptic world flooded by water where you used airships to get around. I loved it. I thought it was amazing. It was also very different for Mega Man games. I made a video about this on JayRPG if you want to watch. I actually plan to make a few more talking about the series eventually. But that's... If you guys haven't subbed to JayRPG, that's another channel that I do that I would like to grow this next year, but it, you know, hasn't really grown at all. So I would love if some people wanted to check it out. But regardless, I was going to say that with that, I really enjoy that game. And I think it's like a very unique series, and I was really disappointed that they ditched it. I thought it was very, very unique for the Mega Man franchise, especially. Because it was an RPG, you know? It was... Not that they've never done anything like that, but it was very Zelda, Ocarina of Time, or Majora's Mask type of a game. What did I pick up? I accidentally skipped that. Probably some bullets? Looked like bullets. And I love the characters in it. They have, like, a lot of personality. It's a game that could really use a remaster, though, but it's also the kind of PS1 game that is very clearly designed to look like a cartoon. So kind of think of, like, how Borderlands looks. In that way, Mega Man Legends 2 especially holds up. 1's a bit more rough. But I feel like if you... I feel like you could, like, remaster it and just clean up the image, and it would look great. You know, you wouldn't really have to do that much. I have a hard time clicking these. What's this? Oh, V3, another unit. Is this a sauna, or is this the bathroom? This looks like a sauna. Does, like, Big Boss come in here? Wait, are we gonna get to see the Big Boss Ussy? Jill will be back soon, I promise. I know every time it's me on my own, you guys are like, oh, I hate this guy. I don't want to watch this. Where's the other person? I also, admittedly, am not the best at solo Let's Plays just because I've never had to do it, you know? Like, I've done hanging out with the chat on live streams, although no one would watch a live stream of this game. But, oh, I'm assuming that's men, right? Oh, can I piss in the bucket? Oh, picked up bucket. Yeah, look right here. I can pee. Now I just have to wait for a guy to come up and be like, nice cock. During that time, though, I feel like video games, I don't know. I don't know how to say it. It's like they tried harder. You know, like there was different types of games. And they were more experimental in the mainstream. Like, I'm talking about AAA gaming, because this was a AAA game. You know, it's not like this was just a, Wait, I can't use this? Why? That's weird. Wonder why I can't use that. Oh, cool! I can be in a bucket now! That's hilarious looking. That's ridiculous. I love it. Are these, like, rotten or something? That's weird. I also love the idea that you have to use a key card to get in the bathroom. Alright. Well, how do I get in there, then? Can I wait? Looks like somebody might be coming on the radar. That sounded disgusting. Yeah, there's someone right there. Is that her? Nope, that's the men's restroom. Okay. Oh, this might be it. This might be it. What's that? Oh, no. All clear. Oh, wait. I did it. Gustava?